Good morning, students. Today we will be studying microeconomics, the unit on producer behavior and supply. In that unit, we will discuss what is production function. So children, a production function of a firm is a physical relationship between its inputs and outputs. It means the amount of inputs used and the amount of output produced using those units of inputs. That is the relationship between which is known as production function. For example, if 10 units of labor and 2 units of capital are giving me 100 units of output, then this is my production function. QX denoting the physical output of a commodity, L is the labor and K is the units of capital. Then production function is given by QX is equal to F of L comma K. Now, notable thing here is that we are assuming that there are only two factors of production that are used in production process. One is labor and one is capital. And this is only for convenience. It is not changing our analysis or our study. So we are assuming that there are only two factors. One is labor and the other is capital. Q is the output produced. So production function is known as QX equal to F of L comma K. Now production function we categorize into two. One is the short run production function and the second is the long run production function. To understand these two, we will have to define what is short run and long run. Children, short run is that time period in which units of at least one factor are fixed. That means it is that time period in which we may change many inputs, but at least one does not change. That is called short run. So it is a concept where the moment a production unit changes all its factors, we move into the long run. So this is my long run, that time period in which the firm can change all units of factors of production. All the factors can be changed. Then we are in the long run. If only at least one factor is fixed, then we are in the short run. Now, how do we separate the production functions? In the short run, there we draw a bar above the fixed factor. You can see this bar above the fixed factor K. We are assuming K to be the fixed factor and L to be the variable factor. So we put a bar over K to show that this is the fixed factor. So in the short run production function, over one factor, you will have a bar. And in the long run, because all the units of inputs are variable, therefore there is no bar on any factor. So what is a fixed factor? Fixed factor is at least that factor which will not change in the short run or remains fixed. And variable factor is that which will change to increase the level of output. अगर हमारा काम बढ़ता जाता है और हम एक फैक्टर को बढ़ाते जाते हैं तो वो वेरिएबल फैक्टर होता है और जब हम सारे बढ़ा देते हैं जो नहीं बढ़ा पा रहे हैं वो फिक्स फैक्टर और जब हम सारे बढ़ा देते हैं तो हम लॉन्ग रन में आ जाते हैं. अब I want the answer to this question quickly. In the short run, all factors of production are variable. Is this true or false? Yes, the answer to this question is false. Because in the short run, at least one factor remains fixed. Now, this is a small story which says Mr. X is a farmer who owns 5 acres of land. He owns a tractor and some tools and employs 2 people during time of sowing and harvesting to work on his farm. इनमें वेरिएबल फैक्टर कौन सा है? लैंड, ट्रैक्टर, लेबर या इनमें से कोई नहीं? Great. Answer is labor. So that's it for today. Thank you and have a nice day.